Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a plan with me for you today. This week I'm using this pretty bright floral kit from Soda Pop Studio. This was a mystery kit that she had last year. Let me run you through the sheets really quickly. She did do a sale where she sold all of her mystery kits from like the past 6 months or something at one time, and I purchased a bunch that I was interested in. Really love this kit. These are the washi tapes that I'm using this week. All of them are from Simply Gilded with the exception of the two full rose gold foiled ones. Those I just got at Target. That's from Scotch brand and I really like those. I really love the washi tapes I pulled in for this week. These are the pens that I'm using, pretty much the ones I use normally. The permanent marker from Taiwan, I'll have it linked in the description bar, as well as a PenGems with the Pilot High Texie refill. So let's get started. I'm going to answer some questions now while I put down the foundation of my spread. And today's topic is like a throwback because I'm going to talk about my high school experience. So the question is, how was your high school experience? What classes did you take, extracurriculars, hobbies, etc.? And how was the college admission process? So I graduated high school in 2012, you guys, for reference, which was quite a while ago now. I can't believe I started high school almost 10 years ago. Crazy to me. But I would say my high school experience was pretty good. I don't think it was like the best 4 years of my life, but looking back, I do think it was a lot of fun. I took several interesting classes in high school, aside from the APs and honors, which I think I took about, I want to say 12 total, maybe 13. I also took orchestra for like 3 or 4 years, but my more interesting classes were definitely sports medicine, which I still use that knowledge to this day. Amazing class, I think one of my favorites in high school, and the other favorite was weightlifting for a semester when I had a physical education credit or course that I had to take. I also played lacrosse for 2 years. I was part of a couple clubs. As for hobbies, I was super into K-pop, and Korean drama, just Korean culture in general. I was obsessed. I used to Photoshop collages of my boy bands and stick them on my binder covers and book covers, and my teachers probably thought I was crazy, but it's all good. I have fond memories of coming home after school and watching K-drama. That's pretty much all I did every day. Was study. Oh, I also played the piano. Sometimes I would practice the violin. So typical, I know, for an Asian kid, but yeah, that's what I did, and then watch my K-drama and lacrosse practice. My senior year of high school, I didn't play lacrosse. That's when I took weight training, and at that time, my junior and senior years, I had gained a bit of weight, and I was dealing with self-image issues, so I really got into healthy eating and fitness. So that was a big part of my senior year. As for the college admission process, for me, it was what I expected. I didn't study like a crazy amount for my SATs and ACTs. I just took them a couple times, and once I got a score that I was relatively happy with, that was that. I applied to some goal schools, and then some schools I kind of knew I would get into, and then some backup schools in case I didn't get into those schools, and it was as expected. I applied to a lot of UCs because I live in California. I also applied to some privates, and I ended up going to UCSD because while I went there, saw the palm trees and the beach, and I was sold. And I'm happy with my decision, so I'm glad I got rejected from some of the quote-unquote better schools because I couldn't really imagine myself anywhere besides San Diego. So that was a quick rundown of my high school experience. If you have any lingering questions, please feel free to leave it down below and I will answer them in the comments. So the glitter headers that I'm using this week are from my shop. The date covers and washi came with the kit with the exception of that rose gold foiled skinny one, which again is from Target, and the date dots are from Sesavi. They are rose gold foiled. Moving on to the sidebar. So the first thing I do is cover up the asterisk because you guys know I really don't like asterisks, so I love the kits that come with a little heart that I can just cover it with. And then I put down the full box that says Hello Spring. Then I place down some washi from Simply Gilded to separate that out from the header that I'm about to put down that says This Week. The tool I'm using to cut my washi is a slice precision cutter. I got it from Amazon, and this is a brand new one, which is why I am able to use it again to cut my washi. The skinnier ones are a little bit harder to rip, and I usually can't rip it up properly, so that's why I just use the blade. I put down 2 habit trackers and then a to-do header, where I'm going to put a checklist for some miscellaneous to-dos that I have to get done throughout the week. Then I pull in this skinny rose gold foiled bow washi again from Simply Gilded to separate out my section for Happy Mail, and because a header didn't fit, I just layered a Happy Mail icon that came with the kit over the washi tape and then put a full box ombre heart checklist down underneath, and it fit just perfectly, which is an awesome feeling. Then again, I put down that envelope sticker that came with the kit, and for this week's habits, I'm tracking Hot and Healthy in March, which was an epic fail for the last week for me. But the cute sticker is a hand-lettered digital from See Amy Draw that she made for the challenge. Now I'm just filling everything out, and I'm going to fast forward through this part because I'm taking forever to write everything down. On to Monday, the first thing that I put down was a washi strip with this coffee sticker from Moonlight Paper Co. I guess I was feeling tired that day because Coffee Monday was the first thing that I wanted to mark, but actually my siblings and I went out for dim sum, and my brother was home for spring break this week, which was awesome. I used this dim sum sticker with the 3 shrimp dumplings in there from Wonton in a Million, and that's perfect to mark us. Then I put down the coffee sticker, and I didn't really like the way that I wrote Coffee Monday. I kind of messed up a little bit, so I just replaced it with another label, and we went to 85 degrees, so I love marking that. So I put Coffee Monday at 85 instead of just writing Coffee Monday on the label. After that, I wanted to go to the post office to pick up some Happy Mail that I was supposed to have gotten, except for it didn't really work out, so I had to go back the next day, but that's cool. I wanted to post some new releases that day, so I used this label, and I move it down a little bit because I end up using this sticker from GP Sticker Studio, the Desk Girl, which I love. Just perfect, so pretty. And then I also wanted to use a foiled icon from Clever Gal Crafts. I had a sale for many releases, so the sale icon was perfect. I wanted to do a face mask that night because my skin hasn't been so great lately, so I used this face mask sticker from Planneresque. And I had something private to mark there on that day, so I'm gonna make a little sticker for it, like a peekaboo fold over box, and I actually do that at the end of the week, so you'll see that at the end of the plan with me. At night, I had a nightcap, and I used a Clever Gal Crafts heart with a wine sticker from Little Paper Prints to mark that. On Tuesday, I went to DMV with my brother. Actually, my sister and I both went with him, and so I used a scallop label with an alarm clock to mark that. Afterwards, we went to Chick-fil-A for breakfast, which was so yummy, and I used a munchkin to mark that, which reminds me I need to go to the Coffee Monsterz Co. and get her Chick-fil-A stickers. I was feeling really tired that day, so I used another label with this Fox and Pip curl that's carrying both coffees, like a hot one and a cold one. I had a little trouble with the placement because the icons that I used for coffee on Monday and this one were both pretty big and they were kind of clashing, so I decided to move it down to the afternoon box and then put orders, like working on orders, up there at the top, and that Etsy icon and flag both came with the kit. I just layered them on top of each other. Then I cut up a full box to make room for the glitter header. I met up with Denise from Paper and Milk on that day, and we went and got boba, we went shopping, and then we went to Tasty Pot, and it was really fun. So I just want to mark out that chunk of time where I hung out with her, and I used a boba sticker from her shop, which is Paper and Milk. Then I had some trouble again with the placement. The shopping sticker I really wanted to use from Hello Petite Paper, but I also needed to fit that we went to Tasty Pot on there, and then I accidentally ripped it. So I ended up using a label and writing down shopping instead, and of course I had to use a Clever Gal Crafts heart because I love those to mark fun things. After that, I used another label with a Hot Pot sticker from Happy Dahlia Stickers, and in the evening I worked on some orders, so I used a a silhouette sticker from Fox and Cactus, and because I was pretty much doing that for the rest of the night, I put down a washi strip. And I've started using tweezers to not have to cut both edges of the washi tape, which I kind of like now, so that's pretty cool. I had some trouble sleeping on Tuesday night, so I used an insomnia munchkin for that. On Wednesday, Simply Gilded was having like an Easter egg hunt, and I spent the better part of my morning trying to get one, which I successfully did, which was super exciting. So I used a label over a washi strip, and then I used a washi sticker from Stickers, Washi, and More, along with a Ninja Fingers emoji from the Coffee Monsterz Co, which is so perfect to mark that. Then I had some things I wanted to get done, so I wrote on top of a checklist and then just cut off the hearts that I didn't need. Unfortunately, not a lot of that got done because I got really sick on Wednesday in the afternoon, and yeah, it was super bad. I got food poisoning, and I was like out for the rest of the day basically, and the next day too, kind of. But I had to move the quarter box up a little bit so that the checklist would fit. I also pulled in an Etsy icon from Clever Gal Crafts because a lot of those tasks were related to the Etsy shop. Then to mark my little food poisoning fiasco, which was, man, I haven't had food poisoning in so long, and I can distinctly remember every time that I had it because my stomach hurt so bad that, yeah, let's not talk about it because it's not fun times. I used a washi strip to mark out the afternoon and then a full box to mark at the evening because I was pretty much out for the rest of the day. I did manage to go to Whole Foods to get some soup and kombucha for the probiotics, so that was good. I used a half box with a stomach ache munchkin from Once More With Love to mark the food poisoning. And now I'm just filling out stuff in my sidebar before I move on to Thursday. On Thursday, I was still sick, but not as bad as the day before. I did spend the morning, well, pretty much almost the entire day in bed, actually. So I used a full box to just mark out the morning. That full box is so gorgeous, though. And I used this Sleeping Tara from Pumpkin Paper Co. Simply Gilded was having a pre-sale that day, though, so I definitely wanted to mark that. And again, those washi tapes are from Stickers, Washi, and More. I pulled in these foiled lettering stickers from the collab that Jasenia from the Planner Sophisticate did with My Newest Addiction, and I thought it was perfect to mark the washi pre-sale because that was really exciting. On that same collab sheet, there was also a hot mess sticker, and I thought that was hilarious and perfect to mark for Wednesday, so I put that on top of the half box. In the afternoon on Thursday, I was feeling a bit better, so I ended up going to the post office to drop off the orders I meant to drop off on Wednesday, and that package sticker is from Clever Gal Crafts. I met up with a friend visiting from San Diego, and we went to a coffee shop and also out to eat. And of course, we went to my favorite ice cream place. That ice cream girl is from Whimsical Cat Studio. I used a glittery movie marquee from Scribble Prints Co. to mark that we watched Coco on that day because I was still feeling ill, so I didn't want to do anything too crazy. And it was such a good movie, I really loved it, so I used a heart from Clever Gal Crafts, of course. On Friday, the first thing I put down was this brunch sticker from My Newest Addiction because we went to get some brunch, and it wasn't a big brunch, and there was a taco place right nearby, so we also got some tacos. This taco sticker, which is so adorable, is from Happy Daya Stickers. And then we went to get some coffee. I actually got tea because I didn't think coffee was a great idea with food poisoning. So I actually didn't have coffee for those few days. Then I used a washi strip with the grocery icon that came with the kit to mark that we went to Trader Joe's. And afterwards, I worked on orders and went to the post office to drop them off. To mark that, I used a scallop sticker with a paperclip icon from My Newest Addiction that's foiled, which is so cute. That's like one of my favorite stickers currently. I definitely need to stock up on that. I was feeling better that day, but I did have a little bit of a headache, and I suspect it had to do with either dehydration or coffee, like caffeine withdrawal. I'm not sure, but because I had to catch up and cut all night, that night, I decided to get some Starbucks and just drink a little bit, but I think I ended up drinking the entire thing, which is probably why I couldn't sleep. Anyway, I used a Starbucks sticker from Moonlight Paper Co to mark that, and then for the rest of the evening I was cutting stickers, so I used a washi strip to mark out that chunk of time with a silhouette sticker from Fox and Cactus, and that rose gold foiled flag is from Sessav. I also wanted to catch up on shows and YouTube while I was cutting, and I didn't really like the way that I marked that, like the doodle hearts. That was not good. So I whited everything out, well, not everything, just the top portion there, and I used a cut sticker that I made for myself. On the weekend, the first thing that I put down was this gorgeous weekend banner. So pretty, I love it. And then because I stayed up late the night before catching up on shows and stuff, I used this So Tired munchkin from Once More With Love. We had to go to the cemetery that day to, I guess, it's kind of like a Day of the Dead thing, like, you know, drawing from Coco, but like a Chinese version of it. So we had to basically, I guess, pay our respects, so to speak. So we did go to the cemetery that morning, and then afterwards we went to visit my grandma. I messed up my writing there, so I replaced that half box. I didn't really have an icon to mark that, so I used some deco from the kit, like the flowers, which were actually perfect because we did bring flowers. I used a heart from Clever Gal Crafts to mark that we visited my grandma. And it was really nice seeing her because I hadn't seen her in a while. Afterwards, we stopped by the accountant, and I used this scalloped money icon on top of the little thing just because it was cute and I wanted to use it up. When we came home that afternoon, I took a nap because I was feeling pretty tired, and I used a washi strip, and then I put a Sleep Kinachi Girl from Keena Prints on top. Had some trouble ripping my washi there, so I'm just cutting the rest off with my slice tool and then pulling it up with my tweezers. Afterwards, I put down a full box for the rest of the evening because we went out for a family dinner, and I used this family time sticker from Moonlight Paper Co. Right next to it, I layered the utensils icon because I like using icons with text stickers. And then I used a half box with the center kind of muted so that the writing would show up better. And I wrote down where we ate dinner. On Sunday, the first thing that I needed to mark was that at 9 a.m., tickets to the Wonton in a Million birthday party were on sale, and I definitely wanted to pick those up, or at least try, because I wanted to go, and I got some tickets, which I'm really excited for. So if you are going, please leave a comment down below. I'd love to know and see you there. It's going to be in New York. Of course, I used a dim sum sticker from Wonton in a Million to mark that. Then I used an espresso icon from Happy Dahlia with a little panda peeking out, and it's so cute. I don't know why I didn't fill it out. Oh yeah, because I usually fill out everything at the end. I put down a checklist for a bunch of things I wanted to catch up on after being sick for a few days. I put down a half box with the spray bottle icon because I wanted to clean my room in the evening, and then at the very end of the week I decided that it was time for some winding down because I did feel better and I wasn't sick anymore. So I used a wind down sticker from Little Miss Paperie along with a wine icon that came with the kit, and to fill up the rest of that white space there, I just pulled in some more washi from Simply Gilded. Now I'm going to finish up the sidebar and filling everything out. And like I said, I had something private to mark there, so I wanted to use this Peekaboo fold over box. I just DIY'd it, and I used a Simply Gilded washi tape, which was a happy coincidence that it fit perfectly. And basically, I just fold the sticker a few times to create a little fold-over box, and I show how I do it here. And I use the washi tape as like a guide for how much to fold, so it works out nicely. I did use matte removable paper so that it was easily adjustable. See? So cute and perfect to mark private things. And I think I will use that a lot more often now because it's so cute with the Simply Gilded washi. I really love that. Next, I'm just filling the rest out. I forgot to fill out Sunday, so I'm just doing that really quickly. Alright, that is about it for this spread. Let me zoom out and show you what stickers I have left. So many stickers. This kit is so gorgeous. I love how bold everything is, and the florals, of course, is perfect for spring that's coming. I will be giving away these leftover stickers in my March monthly highlights, which will be coming soon. This is what my finished spread looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. Thank you so much for your support as always, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.